Time now for Stugotz's weekend observations.
It is time for Stugotz to share his game notes. No one in the media will tell you what happened better than my boy Stu.
Weekend observations brought to you by Miller Lite. Great taste, 96 calories. Greg, available for delivery.
Wow.
How about that?
That's dangerous.
I know. A dangerous game.
Damn right.
Dan, 2 years ago, he took the country by storm. Everyone remembers exactly where they were and what they were doing when a team led by him held a fourth quarter lead over Tom Brady in a playoff game. He parlayed that into a starting job the next season. He was good, but not good enough for his poorly run team to resist the temptation of seeing if Carson Wentz could finally figure it out. Carson Wentz did what Carson Wentz does. He went to the IR. And Dan, with that injury came opportunity. And by going 20 of 33 for 201 yards and 2 touchdowns while leading his team to a victory over Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers, Dan, just like that. Make no mistake about it. Taylor Heineke is back.
That took 10 minutes.
The Green Lizard.
Just like that, the preamble. My God, Pa.
Oh, you got to set it up, Mike. It's all about the setup. Speaking of back, Dak, Boudreaux Kelly.
That was shorter.
Starting to figure things out at LSU. Bo Nix, welcome to the conversation. Robbie Anderson, when you leave a team, that team becomes better. And when you join a new team, that team becomes worse. You notice that?
No, I noticed the Cardinals won on Thursday.
Right, because he left.
He left the Panthers and he joined the Cardinals. They both won.
Oh, the Cardinals did win?
Yeah.
That's an error on my part. Damn it.
He didn't play in the game, though.
Oh, he did?
He dressed.
Okay, I'm good.
But he joined the team. I mean,
It
why
doesn't
am
matter.
I fighting?
But he hasn't played for the team yet.
I mean, you could just circle back next week and see how this lands.
Are you saying that you're saying what I'm saying is not true? How dare you?
I'm saying they both won.
He left the Jets. The Jets got better. He got to Carolina. Carolina got
Immediately.
worse.
The Jets didn't immediately
It took
get
a
better.
minute. But it happened.
Billy, are the Jets good? Are you in on the Jets, Billy?
What are they doing? Like, they're going for it, huh? They're trading for running backs.
James
Like,
Robinson.
what's happening?
I mean, they had to replace Breece Hall. James Robinson was good first 3 weeks of the season.
That's what I'm at. Like, they're trying to win?
Yeah. They should trade for Matt Ryan. I've been thinking about it all night.
Wow.
Don't
That's
do this.
not a
Why?
good idea.
No, while I'm not so sure on Zach Wilson, I'm pretty sure on Matt Ryan. Worse in the league in interceptions, worse in the league in fumbles, worse in the league in taking sacks. He is terrible.
Yeah.
Guillermo, put it on the poll. If Matt Ryan played next week in Joe Flacco's uniform, would you know Matt Ryan was in there?
I tell you, who should go for Matt Ryan,
a
though?
good question.
I thought about this yesterday. The San Francisco 49ers should trade for Matt Ryan.
Really?
Not to
'Cause
replace Jimmy
Shanahan loves him?
Garoppolo. Not to replace Jimmy Garoppolo, but just give a little insurance. If he struggles, you know that Matt Ryan
to
knows
have
that
something.
offense.
Right.
You want an MVP in that offense.
Right.
You know, plug and play.
Why shouldn't the Jets do that, though? I mean, they have that with Joe Flacco.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
You don't have Kyle Shanahan.
All right. The Carolina Panthers are better without Christian McCaffrey. Dan, you know what the Hall in Breece Hall stands for?
I do not.
Hall of Fame. Armed with hindsight, I wish I hadn't written that.
Oh, you wrote it before he got injured?
Yeah. I wrote it at 4 carries for 72 yards. A Hall of Fame. New York Giants, worst 6-1 team in NFL history. The announcer in the Jets game said Brett Rippon can't try to be Russell Wilson. He just needs to be Brett Rippon. And at this point, I'm not certain which option is better.
That can't be right.
Yeah, it can. I mean, Russell Wilson, Dan, honestly, do you want your quarterback to try to be Russell Wilson right now? Who's trying to be Russell Wilson right now? I'd rather you try to be Brett Rippon.
I mean, if you look at the stats, he nailed the assignment in trying to be Russell Wilson. A very lateral move.
He did. Stash this away in the Something to Ponder file. Has Russell Wilson played his way out of the Hall of Fame? Greg seems to agree. No one's ever done it before.
No, that's a
Right.
good
Just with the
point.
commercials, you mean?
Yes, exactly.
With the
Yes.
TikToks.
I'm not sure he was a Hall of Famer at his best.
He was.
You think?
Yes,
Yeah, sure about that?
but no longer.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He's playing his way out.
Yeah, they got a thing.
All right, excellent work by you there, Greg.
Thank you.
really brought a lot there.
I did.
You made a bunch of sounds.
I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. I'm entitled to my opinion. But
I appreciate the conversation.
Yeah.
And the sounds.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
I got a thing. That's right.
You just seem really bored with. You've just run out of gas.
No, I got a full tank.
Hey, is it a Tuesday? Do you have it back in my day?
No, it's an off week for back in my day.
Right.
But it's a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Bye week. Yeah.
Last Tuesday of the month, though. So.
In fairness,
that's
I told Greg I had weekend observations today. Don't
Thank
worry
you.
about
Right.
it.
Yeah, he did.
It's one of those
Appreciate
5 Tuesday months. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's not, though. It's a 4 Tuesday month.
Is it? Yeah.
He would know.
Whittingham knows off the top of his head.
Yeah.
He gets up at the start of the month, springs from bed, and is like, "It's a 4 Tuesday month." it's where the order starts.
Now,
for him.
next month is a 5 Tuesday month.
Well, be advised.
Enjoy life, man.
he is enjoying it. That's the enjoyment.
Just let life come
what
to
are you.
you. I mean-
Talking about?
I don't understand why this isn't enjoying life. I know how many Tuesdays there are this month. Today is the 25th. It's the last Tuesday of the month.
You're so single, man. You just
Yeah, get a family.
you get a family and you won't know what day it is.
Put it on the poll, Guillermo, at LeBatard Show. When you have a family, do you know what day it is?
In Witty's defense, I don't think a family will change him.
No, he'll just be spawning kids.
I think you're right, Chris.
Spawning
It's like,
kids
maybe
running around saying there are 4 Wednesdays in this month.
Maybe that wasn't in his defense, but I was trying to help
When
him.
you get a family, Wednesday is no longer Wednesday. Wednesday is ballet practice.
Today's gonna be a great day for my therapist. A lot to talk about.
Today's soccer practice.
Guys, enjoy every second of it because soon they'll be gone.
I'm
telling
trying.
you.
I'm
Even the
trying.
stuff you dread, just enjoy every single second
But
of it.
when they're in college, we can use time off from work to go visit them.
The new Metal Arc policy.
Unknowingly, over the weekend, I was eating a plant-based burger. Had no idea it was plant-based until I was halfway through, and the waiter came over to apologize for giving me the wrong burger. Once I knew, I couldn't take another bite and wanted to throw up.
But had you enjoyed the burger before then?
You know, I could tell something was a little off. I just chalked it up to a bad burger. I did. I chalked it up to a bad burger, but I had no idea it was plant-based.
Oh, my
and then
God.
once I knew, it changed everything. Like, I was going to finish the burger, but I ended up not finishing the burger because I wanted to throw up.
But throw up?
Yeah, plant-based.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That's a bad mistake.
Give
by
me
that
some meat.
restaurant.
Yeah. Well, I got it for free, of course.
Did you? Well, that's the least they could do.
And a new burger.
Right.
Yeah. Ate that one. Don't be surprised if TCU runs the table. The Horned Frogs. 3-1 Spurs. Some might say, Dan, that Greg Popovich is doing his greatest coaching job of all time.
Oh, not this again. Please. No.
Name a Spur.
No.
I dare you. Name a Spur.
What is the
I'll wait here all day.
what is the
Harry Kane.
over under on victories for the Spurs this season? The Spurs don't even want to be good.
I think they're mad that they're winning games. I think they want to trade players that are playing too well.
Pop's on the hot seat.
Put it on the poll. Should Pop be on the hot seat for the Spurs being 3-1?
Whitty, I'm being told you love a plant-based burger. Is that accurate or?
I don't know if
They're fine.
I don't know
They're
if he
fine.
loves it, but Witty claims to not be vegan, vegetarian. But I've been to dinner with him only I think 6 times in my life, and 2 of those he's ordered a veggie burger.
That's correct.
You sit in this weird space of like I'm just occasionally will order a veggie burger.
Right. When I'm around other people for some reason. I don't know. They're the only 2 times I've ever eaten an Impossible Burger
Wow,
before.
I'm honored.
Like, I've never eaten them in any other context. Yeah, for whatever
so
reason,
weird.
we went to an Irish pub in Lake Tahoe, and I'm like,
Such a
today's
bad
the day.
restaurant.
I'm trying an Impossible
You
Burger.
do not do that at an Irish
Chris,
pub.
I don't know
man.
what it is
do you-
about you, but something about you makes Whitty want to eat healthy.
Are you doing it just so that they laugh at you? Like legitimately? Like, are you like, let me order something weird just so that there's this interaction?
Okay, so the first time was I just was, it sort of hit me. I had heard about Impossible Burgers. I wanted to try it. The second time, Chris and Tony were recommended a sandwich shop in Los Angeles, and it was like, you know, do you want a sandwich with mac and cheese in the
Fat
middle? I'm like,
Sal's.
I'll just try an Impossible Burger and go on with my life.
The worst.
I don't
The
need mac
worst.
and cheese in the middle of a
And
sandwich.
he wasn't even there. I had to order that for him. Imagine the shame for me. Can I get a vegetarian burger to go?
Hold on. You don't eat. Why don't you eat sandwiches with mac and cheese in it?
It's preposterous.
No, it's not. It's delicious.
It's
Let me
delicious.
tell you guys something.
Billy, you would have loved this
Let me
sandwich.
tell you
They had
guys
French
something.
fries on it, mac and cheese. This sandwich had everything.
Let me look. Secret recipe of mine. I'm going to put out into the universe, costing myself millions of dollars, but I'm doing it for you guys, the listeners. Okay? This is what you do. You want a cheeseburger? Sometimes you grill a hamburger, you cook some mac and cheese, you put the ketchup on the bottom of it, and you
nice.
put the mac and cheese on top, and that replaces the cheese in the cheeseburger. It's a mac and cheese burger.
I do that with
delicious.
I do that with the chicken sandwich at Chick-fil-A. Just order a small mac and cheese, plop it right on the chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Huh.
Delicious.
When you go to an Irish pub, what are you getting, Chris?
Not a vegetarian burger.
There's only one thing to get, though, right? Shepherd's pie?
Yeah.
Well, put it on the poll, which is where I was headed at LeBatard Show. Would you ever order the veggie burger at the Irish pub?
I think I got. Tony's telling me right now that I ordered shepherd's pie that night. That's how it's done, Whitty. That's how it's done. It honestly wasn't good. That place wasn't good. That's
Who cares?
That's the last time we let Lewis pick the restaurant.
Bad judgment.
But do you want your Irish pub to have good food?
No, you don't.
Cold pints, some good
You want
chowder.
to have some mediocre
Yeah.
fish and chips, which is
Yeah.
what I should have ordered. But then I thought, you're doing a thing.
And then
you
I
like to
thought-
be- and then
Stop
I was like,
thinking.
veggie burger.
Yeah.
Let's try this.
Enjoy
Why
life.
not here?
Yeah. Get a family. Yeah.
Have a burger.
Mm-hmm.
Where was it? New York Yankees make it to a World Series. Syracuse, the rare loss that felt like a win. Seriously. That was the most impressive Syracuse game of the season at Clemson. They lost. Kevin Herter is a Sacramento King. You know that? You did?
I'm gambling again.
I'm sorry.
The Spurs over/under was 22.5.
Jesus.
Utah's too good, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of these teams. Houston's the only one that's doing a lot of losing so far.
And the Heat.
Good point.
They're tanking.
Yeah.
Put it on the poll, Guillermo. Are the Heat tanking for Wembanyama?
Houston Astros, most underappreciated team in baseball history. Kawhi Leonard, you've been out for over a year. Would it kill you to play back-to-back games? And when you do play, can you play north of 30 minutes? Like, enough with this guy and his career and his injuries and his sitting. Play basketball. You're not tired of it? It seems like you're tired of it too, Dan. It does.
I am not.
Anyone?
I'm tired of it.
I don't understand why you get so exercised about playing regular season game number 4. It's like the Western Conference Finals that matters for the Clippers.
Whitty, he hasn't played in over a year. He's being paid a lot of money
He's
by the
easing
Clippers.
his way back into it.
He's always easing his way back into
Why
it.
is it important that he plays in November or in October?
Because he's on my fantasy team.
Oh.
You asked. Jason Hart is a trailblazer. Why did I think it was Jason Hart?
It's Josh Hart.
It is, and he'll be traded soon at the deadline. Yeah,
Josh Hart's playing really well. The Blazers
Yeah.
are 4-0. Why would he be traded?
he really is playing because he always gets traded. Deadline day is he has naming rights for deadline day. It's
Him
the
and Luke
Josh Hart trade deadline day.
Him and Luke Ridnour.
He is playing well though, and the Blazers are good.
You sure?
No,
Are the Blazers for real?
They look like a playoff team.
they are right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simons and Dame killed it.
They
last
have.
night.
Well, last night he had 6 threes in the second half.
They have
Simons.
not lost, and
Right.
Damian Lillard looks great because he is great.
Josh Hart though, still hanging around, huh?
We're all gambling again.
Yeah. Just me, or does the entire NFL seem like a mash unit? Actually, the NFL should require MASH units on the sideline of every game. Like the green tents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bryn Forbes, T-Wolves. Still out there shooting, Dan.
I love how you
He
talked
got
about
you with that.
I love how you talked about Josh Hart as if he's a 17-year vet. He's 27 years
Oh,
old.
get out of here.
Well, he was talking about Jason Hart.
Yeah. How old is he? Look it up. There's no way Josh Hart is 27 years old.
27.
It's impossible.
It's the same age as Austin Hooper.
The Tennessee Titans did what the Tennessee Titans do. Being 4-2 and minus 13 is what the Tennessee Titans are all about. You agree with that one, Dan?
The Colts are a half game out, and they just said, Matt Ryan, please go away. You cost too much. We're going to point out that there's no chance of you getting this job back. You're done for the season.
Their wins this season hammered me in gambling, and I still don't know how do they have 3 wins? It doesn't make any sense.
They must have,
How?
They
And a
must have,
tie.
they must have seen something from Sam in practice because the backup there won a Super Bowl with the head coach. I thought Nick Foles would be the answer.
That's a good point.
And he usually flourishes in this scenario. I guess Sam's having good practices because they flat out said it's him the rest of the season until it isn't. But
So
that's
you
what
go
they
with
said.
Foles because Foles has done it before.
I was just surprised
I'm
at
with
the
you.
process that they went through.
If 2 years ago you took the Seattle Seahawks quarterback most likely to make it to the Hall of Fame and took Geno Smith at $1 billion to 1, congratulations. One of the 8 teams in the NFC South and NFC West has a winning record, and it's 4-3, and it's the Seahawks, of course. Hell is going on. Speaking of hell, Art Briles. Dan, those are the weekend observations.